Tide Talks. This is a Tide Talk little quick podcast. I just wanted to talk about some of the decisions that I've seen in the film and television industry, some good, some bad. But first of all, let's start out with the Sonic dilemma. All right, a few months ago, almost a year ago, a Sonic trailer was released, and thereby where you saw this atrocious, horrible, I don't know what the hell they were thinking, version of Sonic the Hedgehog. Excuse the noise in the back. I'm driving. It was a thought I wanted to talk about, so I'm recording. So, all of the ridicule came based upon this said atrocious trailer and atrocious Sonic. And the fans spoke out. And the fans were like, you know what? This is not what we were asking for. First of all, I don't even know if people were asking for a Sonic movie, but if you're going to make a Sonic movie, most of the fans, including myself, were saying to themselves, at least, if you're going to make a Sonic film, be accurate to the character. Now, some of the good things of the original trailer, I was very happy to see that Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik, because I feel as if, I'm not going to say this is a comeback role for Jim Carrey, but I think he can do Dr. Robotnik justice. And the fact that it's Jim Carrey and he's always, been great at playing wacky characters, right? So anyway, the fans argued against the horrible Sonic, and guess what happened? A few days ago, a new trailer released. It took them about a year to redo it, but that Sonic trailer was amazing. It was great. It was perfect. It's damn near identical to the video game. Now, why is that important? Well, if you look at the recent failure of Star Wars: The Last Jedi, you can notice and you can see that people are getting tired of these production and film companies coming out with films that are trying to push a particular option or a particular narrative. As we call it, SJW narratives, Me Too narratives. For me, I don't have any side that I'm going to talk about today because I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, fans don't care. When I go to a movie theater and when I go to see a film, especially a film that is based off a comic book or a video game or something that I've held dearly to my life or my children have held dearly to their lives growing up, I don't want to hear your stupid political ploy in my film, right? And in Star Wars Last Jedi, it was so many SJW little things that were going on. Like, for instance, number one, like when that woman with the purple hair, that's what I'm going to call her, I'm not going to even acknowledge that character, was making Poe look like he was an idiot. But we know that Poe was the greatest commander in the Starfleet. And all of a sudden, she uses technology that's been in every single Star Wars to destroy enemies, as if no one else could have thought about that idea before. Now, it was cool looking, don't get me wrong. It was amazing looking, but it was stupid. And the point I'm trying to make is, when will these film companies and production companies realize that by them trying to put out a message or a political ploy that you're killing your fan base? You are killing the people that will go out and consume your product. Now, I'm not a businessman. I don't have a master's, MBA or anything, but I just know that, hey, if you have a certain demographic that go out and watch films and then you talk trash or put political agendas in said film against your very audience, then that's not smart for business. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have more female characters or more LGBTQ characters. I'm not saying none of that, or more whatever characters. Who cares? The point is, do not take from the story to fit your own political view, because as you're seeing, the shit is not working. Point in case, point number 2, let's look at my favorite film of the year, Joker. Joker was created with a meager budget of $55 million and is close to set a record at a billion. It's already set a record for being the most productive and most highest selling R-rated film of all time and comic book film of all time. At a at a production cost of $55 million total. It's well over 950 to about 970 to 80. I didn't look at the IMDb numbers currently, but the point is the director understood a couple of things. He understood story. He understood the need for the fans. He understood that he had to cater to the fans. Now, Joker did some original things that wasn't, typically known from the comic books. But what made it successful was it was not putting out a political view against the very people that go and watch your film. Now, there were some views being displayed on Joker, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't fuck with people. Maybe you should actually try to help people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe fathers out there who could have potential children should acknowledge their children. This, that, and the third. But the point I'm trying to make is they spent $55 million and they almost went 10 times, 20 times over what they used the budget and made hella profit. If you look at the series on television, Batwoman, all right, Batwoman in the comic books was, she was a good character. But once again, with this SJW and political ploys that are being placed inside of our television shows and our movies, it is hurting the fan base. There is nothing wrong at all. There is nothing wrong at all with trying to introduce female characters, more Asian characters, more black characters. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, when fans go to a movie theater, they want to indulge and embrace in the said film or genre that they're going to watch. And they don't have time to sit there and listen to your fucking political views. We don't care. And if these films haven't started to show you that are being successful in comparison to the films that are putting out these political points of view, I don't know what to tell you. All right? Just understand that the fans, we know what we want. We don't need you to guesstimate what we want. We want to go to the theater, we want to go to the movies and see a great film. That's what we want to see. Do I want to go to a movie and a film and actually have, think about it? Yes. Joker did an amazing job of doing it without, just throwing all these ridiculous political views in my face. Joker did that well. We need to listen to the fans. The fans are speaking out. And if you keep coming out with these films and television shows that are ignoring the fans, then the fans are not going to purchase your product. And that's just the truth. That's what's going to happen. All right? Once again, I apologize for the noise. I'm driving. But yeah, let's try to just keep in mind that cinema, the art that I love so much, film, the art that I love so much, in whatever capacity, television or the cinema, we watch that to leave the world that we're in. Yes, you can present views and make people think, but don't do it, and take away the love that your fan base has. All right, today, I'm going to try to watch The Mandalorian on the Disney Plus series. And if you didn't know, if you have Verizon Wireless, you get it for free. Now, this ain't no ploy to Verizon. They're not paying me a damn dime. But hell, I have Verizon, so I'm going to use it, and I'm going to watch The Mandalorian. But Disney, Star Wars is one of my favorite series. Let's get it right. You can still show characters like Rey as having strength and not crap on your fan base. One last thing before I go. The movie that did it perfect for me was Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was a perfect example of showing women with strength without being condescending towards man or the fan base. Aquaman was also a great movie. DC, y'all brought it around with those two movies. Even Shazam. DC listened to its fan base with Aquaman, with Wonder Woman, with Shazam, and Joker. Now, Joker, yes, is more of an independent origin film, but the fact is they listen and look at the profits. It's a reason why those movies are successful. People do want to be challenged when they go to the cinema and the film and watch television shows. They do want to, say, you know what? I've never thought about that, from that point of view before. But at the end of the day, I don't need you crapping or biting the hand that feeds you, because the fan base is what's going to get you those billions, 500 millions, 400 millions, 300 millions. That's what's going to work. And that's why films like Maleficent 2 has been suffering. And T2, we're not going to even get into that trash. I haven't even watched it, and I don't even want to watch it, because some credible people who gives reviews have told me that that film is hot garbage. And why is it hot garbage again? Why is it hot garbage again? Because they are pushing political agendas. They're killing off, history that the fan base that made your franchise successful. You're killing off what made it successful. All right, so all I'm saying is listen to your fans. We are important. What we say is matters. This has been Tide Talk, a quick podcast while I'm driving to work. Please subscribe. Trying to build my channel slowly with content that I feel true to my heart, being true to myself. Every day is a grind, and I appreciate each and every one of you subscribers. It's your boy Tide Talks. I'm out.